Hey, Lon Naylor here, and in this video I'm going to show you how to do this sweet circle highlight effect in PowerPoint. Let's get started. So here I just have a picture, okay, and I got this from pexels.com, P-E-X-E-L-S.com, and it's just kind of an image. For this little trick, what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click on this and I'm going to copy, and I'm going to right click and paste it. And then I'm going to put it on top of the other image. So now I have two copies of this. If we go to the selection pane, we'll see that there is in fact two copies, and I'm going to go ahead and call this one top because it's the top picture. And if I turn this off, we'll see that this is the bottom copy. Okay, so I have two copies here. And let's see, for the top copy, I'm going to do something kind of funky here. I'm going to go to Format, and I'm going to go to Color, and let's make this grayscale. Okay, so I have a grayscale picture on top, and the exact same picture, only with color, on the bottom, right? So let's bring some merging action into play here. So I'll go to Insert. Let's insert a shape, and I'll pick the oval. I'm going to hold my Shift key down so that I can make a perfect circle. In case you didn't know that, if you just try to draw it, it's going to draw like an oval or an egg-shaped thing. I'm going to hold my Shift key, and let's make us a circle. I'm going to put it over this lovely gal here who is apparently leading this meeting. And then what I'm going to do is click on the top object, our grayscale. I'm going to hold my Shift key and click on the oval. Okay, and I mentioned that if I go to Format now, this format, I'm not formatting the picture or the objects. I'm looking to merge shapes. So if we hit the drop down here, I'm going to choose Subtract. And when I do that, what happens is it takes the first object, the picture, and subtracts the second object, the circle. Right? So in essence, what I've done here is I've punched a hole into the thing. Zoom out a little bit. See that? So I basically just poked a hole by using subtract. And the effect is kind of neat. Right? So I was able to make this nice little highlight kind of a thing. So that's one of the things that you can use merge shapes for. And it's just kind of a fun little trick. So here I have a pup, and again I just duplicated the image. Put this one on top. Let's, I don't know, play around with some other, maybe even more dramatic kinds of things. So on this top one, let's see. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to duplicate this. You'll see why in a second. So here's my first one, and it's full color. Let's click on the second copy, and on my top pup, let's go to Format, and let's choose some artistic effects. And maybe what we do here is let this kind of preview. Yeah, let's just do something kind of weird and crazy. So the artistic effects, of course, will let you do things like create versions that maybe are watercolored, marker, right? So I like the effects in general, but let's pick one. When you roll over them, you'll get a preview eventually. There we go. I'm going to choose this one just for the heck of it. Let's go to Insert, Shape again. Choose a circle, hold the Shift key, kind of place it where we want it. Okay, and then now this is the important part. Remember, with the subtract merge option, what you want to do is you want to pick, at least in this example, your image first. You have to click the image first, hold the shift key, and then click that which you wish to subtract. Okay, so the first thing you click on is going to be what stays. Hold the shift key, click your second object, that's what gets subtracted. Okay, so now we can go to Format. They're both selected. Merge Shapes and Subtract. There we go. Let's take a look at that. So the reason I duplicated that was, what if I wanted to do something like this? How about if we take this full color picture and have it transform into our kind of modified one? What I'm going to do is on the second slide, the copy, I'm going to go to Transitions, and we'll keep it simple. I'm just going to fade it. Okay, so what's going to happen when we go into slideshow mode? Here we've got our guy, and when I click and the transition happens, the fade transition, nice, right? Pretty cool. Pretty cool and interesting.